Hey guys, welcome to TAMIYA Legends. I just wanted to make a quick video about reproduction decals. We get a lot of questions on the Facebook group about who and what people use. So I'm going to give a massive shout out to MCI Racing. They're based in Canada. In my opinion, they're the best reproduction decals around, only beaten by original TAMIYA ones. I'm in no means sponsored or I don't endorse them or anything. This is just my personal opinion on them. I've tried different manufacturers off eBay and stuff and they're not quite as good. So yeah, I just wanted this quick video just going to be about discussing and sort of, I'll leave a link in the description as well to MCI's website. It's a fantastic company, and in this video I'll show you what they can do. But basically it's things like this. This is a 2005 Re Grasshopper, and it's got original TAMIYA decals on. And when I bought the car, I ordered the original decals, or sorry, the original reproduction decals from MCI that I needed to make it look like the original. So on the Grasshopper, it's not that far off. Obviously, the Weber carburetors logo is the original one, and also these Marshall Spotlights decals, and there's some others on the back. They're just some little ones. Again, you know, it's to each. The Grasshopper Re looks fantastic on its own anyway. That's, you know, not an issue. But for me, when your model's finished, just to have it sort of as close as you can to the original, it makes a lot of difference for me. So I'm just going to go into a little bit more detail of what they actually do, in case anyone finds it of any interest. So the two cars that I've got to build from new are the Grasshopper and the Bigwig. And as I say, I absolutely love making them look as original as I can. Now, on the Grasshopper, the decals are pretty much there. It's just obviously, as with all of them actually, the sponsor details are incorrect. And on TAMIYA, on the Re, you have this TAMIYA sort of checkered flag, but on the original it's the Weber, which were Weber carbs back in the day. And you have other excuse me, and you have other sponsor details. On the Bigwig, that's a little bit more crucial for me, because you have the big yellow decal on the spoiler is probably the most crucial that stands out on the Bigwig. And obviously you've got this Moon and then Mooncraft.co Limited. You know, it still looks great, but I think it definitely takes something away from how it was against the original. So obviously, as I say, I use these MCI ones. So when I ordered these kits, I ordered the MCI decals that I wanted, and this is what I've got. So this is the Re decal, and that's the original one here, which is the Weber. I've also got another Weber printed, and on the Re you have these bright light for the spotlights, which, you know, they look great, but on the original it had these, what was it, Marshall, you know, and it's just, for me, it's just those little differences that make all the difference. You know, for the Grasshopper, again, you've got these two Recaro ones, and you've got these two Rough Country ones. I'm not too sure if it's all of them. I don't think it is. I think I've ordered for other things. But, you know, when I swap those out, these ones out, and put them together with these Re, it's gonna look pretty much as the original did, which is super cool. The Grasshopper, obviously, sorry, the Bigwig, as I said, this is the most important one for me. I do away with the Mooncraft one, and I ordered the Dick CPEC one, which just makes all the difference. Also, the sponsorship, obviously you have the 3 big forward decals on the Bigwig. Again, they're not correct to the original. The original was Pennzoil, so I ordered those. So it's only those little changes, but as I say, it just makes your Re a lot closer to the original. I know it's personal preference, but you know, so I'm just sort of making you aware this service is out there. You know, you can tell MCI exactly what you want, and he'll charge you accordingly. You know, you don't have to go and buy 2 full sheets of Grasshopper and Bigwig decals. You can order a sheet of what you want. Obviously, it takes a little bit more time for him to do, but if you're not in a rush or you're planning ahead, it's well worth doing. I've got lots of other stuff on here for future projects. What I also have ordered and got from MCI is this. It does custom decals, which are absolutely awesome. I'm in the process. I've got a project where I'm turning a TAMIYA touring car or a bog standard Lexus into like a DTM, you know, the German racing series. So I've been looking for some decals that I can, in my head, will work on this body that I'm planning to do. And the body's going to be white. So I looked through MCI stuff and I found this sheet and I was like, well, that's excellent. But the colours the colours were all wrong against a white body. So I sat there and worked out what I needed, passed the information on to MCI, and this is what you get. You know, it's exactly the same decals, but he's changed colours for me. Instead of having white borders, he's changed them to black for me. You know, and now I've got this full sheet. You know, these white ones, I really wanted to use the white ones on a white car. But I think it was vice versa. I think the black was white and the white was black. So I got him to change those. So putting those on a white car is going to look really cool. So I'm really chuffed, you know, and I'm just sort of making you all aware that you guys who are restoring and things like that this, you know, MCI, in my humble opinion, is the best out there. And you can work with the guy. That's the most important thing, and actually sort of manufacture whatever you need to your own needs. It's absolutely stunning. So I think that's it for now. I'll put a link in the description for his website. But as I say, it's MCI Racing. He's based in Canada and he ships globally. And he's cheap as chips, to be honest. He really is. You'll buy a sheet of Reproduction Decals cheaper than you'll buy a TAMIYA re-reset. And in my opinion, the quality is equally as good. Obviously, it's a very, very slightly different material, but it's, you know, the hard-wearing, long-lasting decals, and that's all you can ask for. And obviously, he doesn't just do TAMIYA, he does for all RC cars. He's got a huge website. Just on that, you know, this is probably going to be hard to see on the camera. Yeah, look. So this, I've had a lot of these Michelin tyre decals done because I've got a couple of TLO ones that I'm doing, and these Michelin pilots on the tyres are going to look absolutely stunning. You know, it's just little details like that, and as I say, it's ready available just on the internet. So as I say, I'll try put a few pictures up of different custom things that he's done for me and give you an idea what it can do. But yeah, if you're looking for decals and you can't find the originals and you don't want to pay the top dollar for the originals, then MCI Racing is definitely the place you need to be.